yeah, just picked up a new gun purchase the other day, Taurus, and I have unloaded it. It's a Taurus Model 82, 38 Special. Holds 6 rounds of 38 Special. It's not going to be a review, but I just kind of want to talk about it. This individual gun, I'll talk about the gun as a whole when I do a review and what it's good for and things like that. I picked this gun up for a couple $100. If you notice, this is an older Taurus. I happened to put some rubber grips on it, and I had to do a little bit of fitting, and they didn't really fit, so I had to carve the back of here to, when the rubber grips, I got them to fit finally. I had to do a little filing and everything to get them to work, because they're not designed for this gun, but I kind of want to just put them on anyway. I would cock it back, and it would go about right there, and I actually had to do a little cutting right here to get it to cock all the way back. But it's not really a big deal. It came with these grips on it. And the reason I replaced them is just because the exposed metal was coming out of this little gap back here, and it was hitting my hand during recoil. And I do have a cold, but it was hitting my hand during recoil, and it's not good. It's not very comfortable. It doesn't really matter with a 38, but this helps recoil control. I think it makes the gun look a little better. And I will show you what it looked like with the wood grips. But anyway, 4-inch barrel, nickel finish, older model 82, and the reason I say that is because there's no key lock safety, and you can't really fire plus P ammo. And I do have some loaded up, or I did have some loaded up, 125 grain Winchester Super X plus P, and that's a decent self-defense round. I kind of had somebody gave me these, a friend gave me these, but they're kind of mediocre. I need to buy some. I want to get some critical defense for them, standard pressure, but I've had a couple of problems with it overall. It's a decent gun for a couple $100. I mean, what can you say? I've had a few main problems. One is the first one was easy to fix. It was a light striking problem. All I did is tighten up the mainspring. Now it smacks them so much that it causes a little ripple in the metal, which I like, back at the primer. Another one is I'm still having the problem. If I shoot the gun a few times, I think I got it, and I put 6 rounds through it, kind of put it up, and then got it back out the next day and put a couple cylinders through it. And I went to fire it, and fired once, recoiled perfectly fine. Went to fire it again, and it kind of locked up like that. I was having a real hard time pulling it back, and I just pulled it a little bit harder, and the thing just went off. So, I mean, for some reason, after a couple of rounds, and then I'd fire another round and it'd be okay, and then another one, and it would get real tense right about there. The trigger gets really tough to pull. And then if you just apply a little bit of pressure and try to stage the trigger for target accuracy, it would just go off. So, I don't know. Maybe something gets shaken up during recoil to check it out. I mean, the gun fires as long as you can pull the trigger, so it's not going to really jam. But that's just a gun, a little 4-inch Model 82 Taurus. Not a bad little gun. I'll be doing a review on it later. Did pick a couple of things up yesterday. Some speed loaders. I got 2 of them, actually, but I'll show you how these work. Basically just dump out everything. Take these out and you're good. But pretty easy to use. I can reload it just about as fast as a semi-auto, probably a little bit slower, but for a defense gun, a revolver, you can't really beat the reliability, but it's got some crude fixed sights. Pretty stock gun. I mean, basically a Model 10 ripoff. So that's it. I'll be doing a review on it later, but I just wanted to introduce you to it.